New model red. Yes. But this is a bigger one. Yes. So I don't know how this is going to look. Or what we call it. Basically, the idea is that it's going to be kind of like replication plus. It's hard to explain. The idea is that you're going to break down materials into like raw versions. And then maybe that's too similar to what's already been done before. Contained update finish. Just need to remember how I left it through. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this isn't as good as idea as I thought it was. Trying to think of what would be completely different. Unless we just went for. No. Actually, don't know. Because the idea was to have like you everything would have some sort of value attached to it, but you have to research it. Does that make sense? So if you did like dirt, for example, you'd research dirt and it would be made of like an element or something similar to how replication worked. I'm not really sure if that does anything for us. Because it's time to start really thinking about the next pack, I think. Because Caveopolis 2 is more than likely just going to be waiting in the background for Skyblock Builder. And Ability Lock's basically done as well. So we are looking at another pack. That or we do some Oculus 26 stuff. Which we could do Oculus 26. It has been a while. And we have a lot more mods to work with now. Sounds like a really complicated mod. It would be quite complicated, yeah. Probably still not as bad as you think. Let's change this over. Cannot find anything here. What's visual there? If there's anything to update. Big or small pack? It would be a bigger one, I think. So I got the latest update anyway. And also, since I moved everything from the Craft and Jace JavaScript to its own mod files, change will come pretty long. Should I just delete the whole QGIS part? If it's massive, yeah. Guessing this is all good. $89 mod updates. So we'll update the mods. And then, so we want to add Oritech, I think. We also want to add simple conveyor belts. 26. And what else? Release date. No. Last update. Turn-based RPG Minecraft combat. 391 changes. That is a lot, yeah. Probably don't need that. That field guide as well. .3D hats. It's LTX Industries. Yeah. What else? FTB Quest Enhanced. Enhance FTB quests with editing with clipboard image pasting, chapter counts text, and entity model previews for quests and kill classes. Mob awareness. monsters. We do. Do we have any mods that exist that add any sort of dimensions? World Gem Dimensions. There is the Ether too. Actually, Matt, just amount of mods that are marked as dimension based. Like you would assume would be new dimensions, but it's just not. Like not in the slightest. Why is the Ether on? Or the Aether? The Aether's definitely updated. I've seen it. The Aether too. It's mad, like it doesn't show half the things. Lost cities. What dimension teleport player gets moved into another dimension? Don't know what that means. Well, let's just see if it even launches. Probably won't, due to the amount of updates. Oh, see, this is where it's going to get silly. So we need Rhino 85, QJS 8.0.3. Rhino 85, QJS 8.0.3. And then we want NeoForge version 82. Profile options. Actually, we might be able to just update to the latest. And then lock those. I wonder how good this mod could be since it's at the top of the list. Villager arms the village side of Minecraft with standing military. Okay, we need to downgrade one. What version is it in Cave? 2.10. Maybe that works. Standard military village. Specialized infantry, mounted cavalry, summoners constructs. Supported by raid reinforcement patrols and military structure scattered across the world. Villagers seem two to defenses during raids. This mod gives the meaning. This mod gives them the means to fight back. could be an interesting mod to add. TNT on a stick. I mean, it's worth adding just for that. Really? What version of Neo Forge Wheel? Kevopolis is on 82. Definitely add it and have a look. I've seen that medical system mod. I think this is what we actually had in Fractured very early on. Or something similar to this anyway. Well, it might have been. This has a 1.21 version. I'm sure we had this in Fractured. But I thought it made it a little bit too tricky. It's great, it has 9.3 million downloads, but I'm not really sure from where. Oh, configuration. Configuration like Topic Spawners requires NeoForge 84. I mean, we can try bumping to 84. Also, Mecha Chameleons are popular. There's a Minecraft version of it. Mecha Craft. Yeah, we can't update past 82. Because it's so buggy. So we go back to 82. And then we find Topic Spawners. And then we downgrade it. And hope that this still works. Should we have a prediction of whether that Mecha Chameleon mod is AI? It's never a good sign that there's no source code for it. This screams AI. Maybe not though. Definitely is, actually. Oh, no, maybe not. Might not be. Oh, we loaded. I think so. What we will go through today is potentially any quest lines that are already finished go through them and make sure they've got rewards and stuff associated with them. Please don't crash. That dev made Arcadia Echoes of Power. Nice. Just enough filters crashed. What is just enough filters? Literally updated today. And let's revert that back, yes. Yeah, JEI filters, whatever that is. Was that not one of the servers we wanted to host? We didn't have a server pack. Does ring a bell. It still doesn't have a server pack. Oh no, it does. Oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't. Hey, welcome, welcome. What's the idea? Well, the idea's already been canned. We're actually now just looking at Optus 26. So I should probably change the title of the stream. Minecraft mod pack. Optus 26. What does JEI filters actually do? Just enough filters. A light add-on for JEI, EMI, and REI that has a dedicated filter bar for your item list, allowing you to quickly find what you need without typing complex queries. Let's see. As a filter bar below the item list overlay with the following features. If it crashes again, it's going. It looks like it's crashed again. Yeah. Goodbye. Just enough filters. Good white last time. I actually talked to myself about it. I thought it was such a good idea as well. But then I don't want to just remake Replication, which is what it kind of felt like it was going to end up being. So yeah, as I said, I think we'll have a look at the quests. It's been a while since I've looked at this pack, to be fair. So I'll have a look at the quests, add descriptions and rewards where needed. Also, I think the difference this time, since last time, is we have a couple of new mods. We have shops, which I don't know if we had shops before. Maybe maybe some sort of shop stuff was done, but I'm not sure. What about a tech add-on, Project E? Project E isn't even on 26, right? No. So, no. What is this? Oh, the field project. How's this one? Like, I just look at a plant. I think it's going to be so good. What's going to be so good? Well, I have no idea how this works. Field guide. Field guide is an exploration focus mod that allows you to scan and discover monsters, animals, and plants with your trusty spyglass. Let's see. Spyglass. Well, I guess we just do this. Hey, look at that. Oh, it does all the like variations of sheets as well. It does actually work on trees. That's pretty cool. A tech add-on project. I just don't really know what the point of a tech add-on would be. Like, what was the point of it? It doesn't support everything. Out of it. Because this works for ores. Like, imagine that you can scan the ore and then it would tell you where the ore spawns. From tree found a variety of biomes that grows much larger and fancy appearance when near flowers. Copy page requires paper. Oh, and I guess that just like teaches me that. I guess that's how it works. Oh, this shows you where. This is cool. Black Cat's got little icons to the biomes. Let's have a look and see how it actually adds entrance, because this could be quite good as a guidebook thing. What's it called? Field guide. I guess it would be data. Oh yeah, no, just data Minecraft field guide variants, vanilla variants. And it's got frogs. Okay, so that's probably not. Redirects, nuke modifiers, composite bio modifiers. Field guide categories. Oh, here we go. Plants, mobs, monsters. Auto-populate. Auto-populate plants. Group by trees, leaves, azaleas. Small flowers, tall flowers, flowers, petal, blossom, flowers. So you can do maybe leaf bulb. Not these. What are the vanilla ones called? Dry leaves. Leaves. File. What are they called? Litter. Litter. Can you scan this? No. What about pink? Yes. This is cool. I do like this. It adds something a bit different, which is always a good start. If I hold control, it tells me the information. Does that come from this? Yes. Okay, so that's pretty handy as well. I guess it won't add like if we did colors brown tree. I'm guessing it won't know this. Oh, it might. Discovered brown tree. It does. Notes. It's a brown tree. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it shows the loot tables. I suppose my question is, you can change the text. So where does the text come from? It'd be like assets, field guide, lang. It's got to be translation, right? And then we look for a block that can. It's not in there. Block that can. Does it need to be a capital A? No. How is that generated? Sugar. Oh. Fieldguide.name.minecraft.oaksapling. That'd be the truth. Fieldguide.minecraft.oaksapling description. A very common tree. So that's it. So where's sugarcane? Where is sugarcane? Like, where is it getting that information from? Unless it's, I don't know, assets. The only lang is this stuff. Paper requires paper. It's not that. Bush. It says that's nope. Fire. Nope. Does it have a GitHub? It does. If we just search for this, it doesn't even show it. Yeah, I don't know how it adds it. Yeah, the mod's called Field Guide. I'm guessing all this stuff sort of works. Or maybe not. Depends on the difficulty. If it's easy to add new stuff, but the trees seem to work perfectly, except for like that one. Was this being too far away? Pigs are interesting because there's like variants as well of them. Or tower. It even has QGIS. Really? Oh, hang on. It wasn't actually on. Wasn't on the latest. Doesn't matter. Where are you finding QGIS? Oh, yeah, it does. Is there a wiki on how to add it? No. Oh, no, there is. Fieldguide.unlock, then.player, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it has QGIS support, as in that you can unlock, revoke, check what they have, and get the progress. But I'm guessing you can't add custom entries. Which is a bit odd. No, I actually don't even know how they're doing custom stuff. So does this? It's just a JSON. Then half the if you look in the files, the assets, maybe it might be data. Might be data. Advanced boss, no, it's not that. Minecraft field guide. Composites, no. Loop modifiers, no. Redirects, vanilla variants, no. Supplementaries, it's just tomatoes. I can't work out if it would be assets or data. It should, I don't know, it might be assets. How does it have this name? 126 version. We lost this page. Yeah, but this was what I just read up to be best. And this literally just says that they can do. So it checks if you can unlock it, if you have it, revoking it, but it doesn't have a way of adding, as far as I can tell. I'm guessing the adding would come from just like raw data pack usage. Manual entry adds a specific entry. Yeah, I've got no idea. Well, we've added it. I think we'll keep it regardless because it is different. And then maybe at some point we'll work out how to add like custom entries to it. I just find it odd that some crops don't work. Yeah, it says you can do all that, yeah. But I still don't understand how it's generating the correct names. Unless it doesn't have support for colours. There's no way. Colours. Data, colours. No. So it's not directly supported that way. And then why doesn't this tree work? How on earth did we manage to go all the way back to the school? A bush. I think it would be cool though if it did pause. I like that to do. Build guide. At pause question mark. So we actually needed to reduce this down to 16 as well, didn't we? Look at this. I didn't realise this was done. So I think around this I want to add well, a lot of these need quest descriptions. Yeah, the idea was to have like kind of like a guide onto how to do everything. So this is LTX is this. This side is FTB, whatever it is, industrial contraptions, yeah. And then this is what, Ender.io? Yeah. How's there ended up with 2 recipes? Probably doesn't need the Optus one. And obviously now we've got Aurotech, so the tech requires I'll just put pulverizer. And this will be Oritech with and then in the beginning tips, maybe in tips do a spy. I know we could just do a check mark. I know we could just do a spyglass. Using a spy, you can look various mob, plants, and trees. Do research. And just do that. I think we'll change this to useful tips. And probably move it that way. Request complete 26.1.2. Hope so. New quest. Spyglass. No. Nope, not at all. So do I have to go out and go back in? Will that do it? It might be a way that I think a lot of stuff has changed in Estimate Quest. So it might just be a few bugs that they're still trying to iron out. I need to check straight up quickly. Water. Just don't get it. Never ever have a problem with trainers. Is it office 26? Do you add it by shift clicking? Just normal click. There's nothing special. It's literally just a normal handler. I've never had a problem with it. In ATM, in Caveopolis, in this testing. bucket in the image because it's a regular bucket. That doesn't mean anything. You know what? These have you swapped the keybind? If that doesn't work, we'll try and get them to send me logs. In that case, I have a weird bug. I'd like to think that it would show some sort of error. Yeah, I've seen it a few times. I've actually seen it on the All Mods 11 Discord as well. But there's nothing special about the Strainer. It's literally just a tank. There's no special code or anything. The only specialness is the drops. But the drops act like buckets or buckets anyway. So there should be no issue with that. Any of these tanks should just work with the drops. So, don't think it's the way that it's implemented. Okay, so we've added that there. Magic. I don't think we've added any more magic mods, which is fine. Energy is energy. There isn't... energy's hard, because technically energy's part of... one of these should be merged. Oh, no. Storage will have, obviously, A2. Fine. I know, just a check mark. But logistic, cargo boat pipes, dynamics, routers. We also have conveyors. Where are they? This mod is from the same person that does Orotech. And this mod was so close to being added in Submerged. But there was a few little issues that I couldn't get around. So we couldn't use it there. Basically, if you just do that, and then that, and I think you can even do that now, and then you just literally go from here to like there, and then you go from there to there, and it just makes you conveyor belt. How cool is that? I'm sure it just works, maybe. I mean, that is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure it has filtering on it as well if you right click on it. Item filter. Maybe actually use the Eurotech one. I can't remember what one it uses. This one? That's an item filter from Ender.io. Oh, is the item filter just an item? Maybe. Maybe it's just that. Yeah. Also, what's making that chest do that? Cool. That's really satisfactory. Like, yeah, it's good. It's really good. I like it. sure it had what's it called? Simple conveyor belts. I thought it had collision now as well. Maybe not. I don't know what the config would be called. And let's say I haven't added the collision stuff yet. It's definitely coming, I think, collision. Does search not crash? Well, I don't think so. Yeah, the thing is, I've seen that in action. The actual collision, so I wasn't sure if it was already available. Because I'm pretty sure you can just like throw items on it and it works. So you can do that as well, yeah. So you want to do another chest here. See if this could work. Oh, it's not shooting. Just want to connect to that, and then to that. What if you can't connect to the same filter? Yeah, that might have been why I didn't use it before, because you can connect to the same one. Mark II belt twice as fast, added entity and player collisions to belt, and add entity movement to belt. That definitely isn't on this version. It does say it is there though. Oh, it's the Mark II that has it, not the Mark I. Oh no, the Mark I does have it. Wait, what? I have no idea. Yeah, that's the only version though, right? You could do some pretty cool stuff with this though. I can't remember. I don't think it was the. It might have been the lack of filter. Giving you stuff like this. God, that's horrible. You have to go to like here. And then go around into the thing. And here to here. It says it was added, yeah, according to the changelog. Yes, it does seem to be. But yeah, they're cool. They are cool. I can't remember what the filter options was for this. Smart filters from the FTP filters. That does ring a bell. This one. Might be this one actually, yeah. Add. Oh, it was this stuff. So I thought for an average player, this is a bit heavy. We did like diamond. And do that. Yeah, so that is how you feel. Yeah, it's a bit. It's just a bit full on. Like, it doesn't need all of this, does it? Really? Considering how good the other menus are in the FTP stuff. Unless, is it not their mod? FTP item filters? Item filter. FTP filter system. A powerful filtering mod with a friendly GUI. I mean, that doesn't look very friendly to me. User remembers what you search for. Never is that. I don't know how you change that. You can't even mass delete them. It's odd, like considering like all of the FTP menus like have this stuff. Like the nice backgrounds and stuff like that. It seems a bit out of place that they don't have something like this. Right, anyway, farming. Farming looks pretty decent. See, food and farming have got to go together. So farming. Food. We're trying to get it down to 16. Oh. Like that. And then we could just move this into here. And then we could delete the food one. So this is resource generation. It's, I don't know what this is. And obviously you have the Hoarder quest line. I think the idea is to have some sort of item to represent every single one of these chapters. I don't know what. Transportation, equipment, exploration. Dimension bounties, bosses. Building, decorating, redstone. See, these three might end up going as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So building and decorating maybe go together. Not sure if we need a redstone one either. Oh, it's finally got a log. I don't think this is a log from when they right clicked. Let's just boot up Woodmoss level. We'll have a look. No, but that leads me to believe that something's blocking that. So if it didn't work, then there will be an error for it. But the fact there's no error, it means that there's no, like, that interaction doesn't seem to be happening. So my question would be, is there anything in all the mods that prevents that? I wouldn't have thought so. And if it was there's a lot of people using strains in all the mods 11. And it's not been reported too much. I think these are the chapters then. Some of these are going to be tricky, like, I don't know how you quantify building. Like, in terms of having, like, an item for it. Did we add any? What was it? Yes. Loads of compressed blocks. Interesting that it's QPS namespace. Yeah, we can group them anyway. What are these called? _3. Compress. Well, we could just add the compressed stuff and then add the obelisk stuff. So we do assets, obelisks. Oh, it's not textures. New folder, JEI. And then we open a new window because we can't remember how to do it. And then we go Cave Obelisk. Then we go to assets, JEI groups, colors, copy, new file, compress, blocks, paste. Compress blocks. Yeah, compressed stone probably makes sense. We could probably do that one. Compressium stone _9. Compressium stone _9. Items. At compressium. And then What is this? I swear my dog just hates people. One thing I saw was cool. One thing I saw and was cool. In one of the packs, you can smelt compressed blocks, and you can smelt compressed blocks. Oh, I see what you're saying. So you're saying like compressed stone to compressed cobblestone to stone. Yeah, it makes sense. Check compressed. And we'll just add a so it has compressed, but it doesn't have the actual compressed tag. It needs to have compressed, just compressed as well. And then the same on the block side, I guess. C compressed. Wait, we're having to make the files. Fair enough. Alright, let's close this because we need to reload with the tag changes. Yeah, Santa Claus. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. Not GitHub. New book. Just see, I'm sure it works fine for me in Water 11 as well, like the strainer. Maybe I did some mods breaks. Yeah, but there'd be a lot of people adding in a certain mod that would break it. We need strainer. Then we need a bucket. And see if it works. So I have no idea. Also, the thing that if it is a mod that's breaking it, was that on the latest version of Water 11? Yes. Just with the fixed version of in-world recipes. Because for some bizarre reason, when I changed to JEI stuff, the event that obviously matches for recipes, I must have deleted an entry in it. So instead of matching for all triggers and all conditions, it was only matching to one. So all the mods they use on one to get the Geo Wars, and that one was working. Well, when you're using it on a Geo War, it was giving you a random Geo War, so it didn't make any sense. But as it turned out, it was actually matching to any block. So you could actually just walk around the world and then just right click on blocks with that rod, and it would give you a Geo War. But as I say, it's bizarre that it only popped up after I changed to JEI stuff, when that whole update was just exclusively for JEI. So I'm not sure how I managed to change an actual key part of the event system. Oh, do you know what? Thinking about it, it might have been when I fixed the visual one from triggering. Because obviously, if you look at mud, this is a recipe that's added by in-world recipes, but it's not actually a recipe. It's just visual. So this in-game does nothing. It obviously just does. It just shows you what vanilla does with this. Whereas these are for this pack. I wonder if this still works. I don't know why it's a chest. Conditions: diamond, emerald, beetroot seed. Diamond. Seed. Southern lightning here. I actually was the thing. Inferior, where is it? That was just lightning strike. That worked. I don't know if I had these in my inventory or not. So strikes here. So diamond. Lightning. That's good. I don't know why it shows chest. Like, what is that about? Oh, that's just because there's no technically there is no trigger, I guess. Like, you're not interacting with anything. But these recipes are cool because these are generated based on actual logs that exist in the game. They should show all of the strip log recipes for any log if they do it properly. I'm guessing they don't. Does this work? It does work. Well, who knows how they're doing that? Evil craft. Source. Block undead log config. Oh wait, there's another way of doing it. Tool action event block events dot tool modifier block tool modification event. I've never heard of this one. If item abilities act dot act strip, and it is then is that log. What does the data map do? Because that's what I added all mine to. It's just a data map. Stripped. Oak. Does this show? Yes. Who knows? I thought they got rid of the item interaction one. I have to see if I can add that as well. Well, I'll just put a link to this GitHub. What do we want the item to be called? Craft. I guess we got stuff we could do like crystals. And the idea is pillars of Minecraft, right? So what's that noise? Oops. Over that. We could do that. So we could either do. We haven't added them. No, we've just got the drives. Beep beep beep. Indeed, my aircon's playing up. It just made the loudest noise I've ever heard. But it didn't come through for some reason. So we need. I don't know. I don't know if we were to use. Okay, we haven't got FTB materials, which is good. We need almost unified. There's so many duplicate recipes. Yeah, the big clattering noise it made, no, it didn't actually come through for some reason. So well done to the background noise reduction. I think we go with. I mean, there was trophies before. Is that mod? What did it used to be called? John's Trophies. Might have been. It's also had pawns. Yes. Trophies. At least it wasn't involved. We haven't got this. Then no, we haven't. So we're gonna have to just do a item. So the idea I had is to have a like massive structure that you could spawn, and then it has like the pillars, and then you place an item on the pillar. Or like a trophy. Hey, welcome. And then the idea of the completing every single pillar would give you something maybe. Yeah, a lot of this information will be here. Or we could make like an item that's unique per tech thing. I suppose another option would be what's the end mod? Adds all different items. To end the mask. Oh my god, it is actually out. So this adds 16 new eyes. Okay, hold on. So let's add this. There's also an add-on to this mod now. And this does what? Expands on End Remastered Editions. It's an add-on for the End Remastered mod. Expand on it by adding new eyes. The Aether Eye, the Blossom Eye, the Potato Eye, the Skulk Eye, the Trial Eye, and the Fishing Eye. I don't think we need that, actually. So what we need, somehow, we might have to... So I'm thinking of if we did this, 16 pillars could all represent one of the eyes. So you could do like the Tech Eye, you could have the Power Eye and all that. And then you have to use all 16 eyes to enter the end, maybe. And I feel like that takes the end a bit too much. Because you're going to kind of want to travel to the end. I need ideas, guys. How are we going to do this? Just wondering if maybe we don't do eyes instead, just do custom items. And maybe we can make, if we did custom items, we could do the items. We could do the items so they can be. I don't mind having this in anyway, actually. Probably keep this. But we could actually add like abilities to the items. Maybe we do this in a mod. Now, I don't know, what would we call it? OP items. I actually don't mind OP items. OP, is there a mod called Overpower? I guess the problem is. Yes. What could we call it? Any ideas on like a name for this? So it would be like a selection of overpowered items, basically. Have you ever played Greg 10? No. And I probably never will. Obelisk 26, your most recent pack. It's the most recent playable pack, yeah. The most recent is Cave Obelisk 2. I think we just call it BBL Overpowered. Just call it Overpowered. I don't foresee us needing to do too much in this. It's just going to be easier to do it, to code it in Java than it would be to not. So we need to copy this. I'm just going to set up the environment and then I'll put it over to this screen. This is just called overpowered. BBL overpowered. Version 1.0.0. Description adds overpowered items and what special to the. We have no curse, we have no mod room. That's fine. Build Gradle. Copy and paste. Then we can delete all this rubbish. And hit this. Meta iron. Don't ask again. Add Java. Move. Rename. Over. Pow. Character. Inward recipes. Copy this. Paste. Paste. Save all that. This is over. mod ID overpowered. Gradle version is 9.2.1. And we'll see if that actually does it. You can close this. Actually, I'll copy this. And then I will move it here. Yeah. GitHub ignore, where are you? There it is. And then there's the main Java webinar overpowered. That goes there. That goes completely. Then we need a items package. And we need a custom package. This will be for our custom items, and then we'll have a overpowered items. Static file. Register items equals register create items overpowered dot mod ID. Then we'll change this. OP items overpowered. Clear all this. Let's just see if this runs. Oh, the mixes. We don't need mixes. Well, you don't even need mixing yet. So the next thing, I guess, is what would we have each of these items do? Not want to close that. I want to close this. We'll just paste the image here. So these are our 16 like pillars of modded Minecraft. So each of these is going to get an item, a unique item. Use it off. BVM over. And we'll do it in a bolt world. So we'll probably just add a couple to start off with. So what are some ideas then? I mean, food and farming. It's probably like one of the easiest ones I've got an idea for, which would just be to make it like basically infinite bone meal, maybe. So we'll just call this the. We can give them cool names, I guess. Farmer's friend. That works. Ben's. What we can basically do here is copy what we used for the sapling grower. We're going to copy this. Valid for sapling. So this will just be is sapling. Item tags on saplings. What's wrong with that? Why does it look like that? Doesn't it like the tag? Oh, block tag, block tag. So saplings or props or beacon base blocks. Why would we need that? And then we could just do try grow and we'll just give it like 100 attempts. And then in here, really easy, we just grab this, go in here, do one of them, farmer's friend, farmer's friend. I don't think we need an enchantable. It's not going to have durability, so technically that's it. Just note the spelling mistake. How do things at Bone Mill Neverwart or Cactus work? How do things at Bone Mill Neverwart? But Neverwart would work anyway, I think. We could do cactus and stuff like that, definitely. No arc furnace sounds. What's the mistake in? Is it actually in the ID? Oh, third art. Yeah, I see. That must be why no one's found it. So let's just give ourselves the farmer's friend. Give dev overpowered farmer's friend. And then we can just do that. Let's test saplings first. Which works. And then we can do farmland. We can do a seed. Then we can do this and then just probably just do it once. Oh no, it does fully grow. Okay. Interesting, it's not doing the interaction result. Yeah, we definitely want it to swim. So I actually probably still need to plan layer return interaction result success player dot swing context on it. That can't be no honest, I don't think. That didn't work. What is this again? I can't remember how this works. Oh, didn't I have to set it directly as the main hand? Because bizarrely it doesn't work if you get the hand from the context. Nope. I need to do that. Yeah. Swing. Oh, is it this? And then true. Yes. Okay, perfect. So, yeah, so we want to do stuff like cactus as well, yeah? I guess. So what we could do is duplicate this. Flowers. This will be duplicate flower. And that could just go here. No, it can stay there. Then public void duplicate flower level position. What was? And then we can do what is the position? Position is clicked on. Yeah, okay, so we can just do block flower equals level dot yep, and then flower dot drop that thing. Yep. The flower level dot get plastic flower. Okay. Block and see null, breaker null, tool. Breaker is the player. Do that. And then pass in the player. Tool is null. Yeah. For each stack. Item. Oh, what is it called? Item utils. Core item utils. Pop the item stack, level, position stack. I'm telling you, that's first time. Just don't need to do that. Okay, so this should now work on flowers at least. So you should be able to duplicate any flower now. Flower. Let's try that. Let's try sunflower. Let's try cornflower. Cactus, I guess, is not a flower. So there is a cactus flower. Does that work? It does. And then you have. So all of these should work as well. So we know that works. Okay, perfect. And then we have things like cactus. So what tags have the cactus got? Enderman holdable, happy happy gas void. Support override cactus flower. It's a crop. It's a crop. Crops cactus. Hang on a second. So the cactus would actually be shrigging in here. So we need to do Well, this. So if we do state instance of, there's no way a cactus is a crop block, right? Cactus. It'll be blocks. Block. There's no way this is a crop block, surely. White cactus. Cactus. It's a cactus block, which extends a block, so it's not. So actually, maybe here we want to do is actually a bone meal. Is that actually thing? So does this? And then down here we do crops. Let's try that. But this shouldn't change how crops work. It does. Because it's that. So we need blocks of wheat. Crop block. Vegetation block, bone meal block. So we'll probably just do crop block then. Not get block. Okay, so bone meal works there. And cactus should give us a cactus. Or not. Why isn't that true? It says it's a. It said it was a crop block, right? Oh, it's. Oh, I see. It's the item tag is the crop block. Well, that's annoying. So I don't particularly want to add a bunch of if statements for every block. Home in farm. What do you mean? Glow light. Duplicate farm answers has a crop tag. It won't do, will it? No. What's the command to open this stupid menu? Wait, it does actually have an age. What? It's a hard one. I'm just back. I was at the start of the stream, then I left. I don't know what you're doing. We are making overpowered items for Optus 26. just change this back to what it was. Might just have to add a might just have to add a custom tag for this, which is fine, I guess. This will be over OP. Now you're doing farm section. Well, we've not added any items yet. This is the first one, but this is because it's the only one I've got an idea of. Public static class blocks stands for acts blocks. Why did I do that? Blocks. Public static line back block. This shall be the it should be called the farmer's friend. Duplicates block. And then it equals tag overpowered farmer's friend duplicates block. Like that. Oh, actually, it's going to want that instead, I think. Happy? Yeah. This is a mod. Because I think I will have more control over it if it's a mod. I'm going to be so lazy we're going to actually data generate it as well. I did. I just got the Ultimate bug working. I just got an Ultimate bug. I drive my local test server to release it and it happens more frequently in Tech Freak than any other pack. It's probably because of that. What's that mod we're using to gate it? In answer to the question before, I don't know if you got it, but it will, any mod that uses the correct tags it will work with. Just finished Guy Frogs. It was an interesting play. Much stubborn. The Annual played much. Didn't even do simple storage or RS, just iron chest and barrels. Fair enough. I never played it, to be fair. It's not my idea of a pack I would want to play. I don't really play many packs, really. I want to add tooltips as well while we're here. Just so we got like a baseline of how this would look. We just do a event. Lion. Spelled right, of course. Lion. Events. Event plus subscriber. Mod is overpowered. What I need. At subscribe. Then public static void on tooltip event item tooltip event item stack equals event. Okay, item stack tooltip util add shift tooltip stack. Then this is the OP item Barber's friend. Yeah. And then it will be tooltip dot overpowered Barber's friend info. No, that's fine. That's not. We can just do a OP line provider. Prop one should be like a wand. We could do anything. It could be anything. It's just called Barber's friend at the minute. Yeah, with frogs you have to wait for the frog eggs. Can't just speed it up like chickens or bees. What is the thing? What is the thing making correct your code? Huh? What do you mean? Do you mean the auto completion? Public OP lang provider output, I think, and super. Oh, we need to extend again. And super. Cool. And then add translations. Yep. Creative tab is. Yep. And then we have. And we'll just do it under items as well. Tooltip. Overpowered Barber's friend. When used, will grow crops, saplings as well as duplicate flowers. Done. Other blocks. It's Copilot, GitHub Copilot. I literally just use it for auto completion. I don't know if you can see if I open this. View quota usage. We have used 0.4%. I don't even know how we've used that. Maybe the auto completions started to use that now. But it just helps speed up like repetitive stuff. Like get, then enable that. Then we do this, and then we client, and then click this. Yeah, basically it just tells you like a percentage bar of what you've used. But it's the only AI thing that has the auto completion. I'd say sometimes it's really bad. Inline suggestions, that's exactly what it's called, because I've got it on Visual Studio Code as well. And also it's the same thing. Actually, this should, can you see it on Visual Studio Code? I don't know if it's the same thing. It literally just shows usage 0%. I literally just use it for auto completion. Yeah, see, I've got the Pro one. Yeah, strangely, it has 2 different dates. Oh no, it doesn't. It's the same. But doing it this way gives me access to it in Visual Studio Code and IntelliJ. And again, for like QGIS, when it's the same stuff you're copying most of the time over and over again, it makes it a bit easier. So we should have a shift to now, which didn't work. Why didn't that work? Yeah, GitHub Copilot, yeah. Did it actually make? Why is it called overpowered.json? See, this is where you don't trust it all the time. So it's done the wrong thing here. So the mod ID is overpowered. Mod ID. And this is in.ux. And then we can just run it again. Oops. Yeah, that's crazy. Because the inline stuff used to be on the free tier, I think. It's only recently it's changed. But as I say, for me, but as I do this like all the time, spending I think it was like $8 or $9 a month to dramatically increase the speed through inline suggestions is very useful. So now we should have to talk to when used will grow crops and saplings as well as duplicate flowers and some other blocks. Should be blocks with an S. That's fine. That's probably the first item done. So I think we'll do one more. So we'll open this up in Paint so we can tick the done. So which one of these do we have any ideas for? Obviously farming's done, for farming and food. We'll probably need to do something with food, possibly. Lost my top bar. Got tick there. Still do feel like a lot of these cross paths. No, I think we'll call it there because we probably need to come up with some ideas for these. because they need to be actually worth doing. So once we've got some ideas, we'll come back and we'll do some more. It's still a work in progress pack, so, but there is quests. It's kind of kitchen sink-esque, but there is a lot of balance that will still be done. But yeah, we'll call it that today. Thanks everyone for watching. We should be back tomorrow. Tomorrow or later today, depending on like how well we go. But yeah, thanks for watching everyone. I'll see you next time.